What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. The other day, I was on the Neighborhood Talk. The Neighborhood Talk is owned and operated by a brother by the name of Kyle Anthony. Does good work. He came from the Shade Room, and it's kind of like the Shade Room, very similar. And I saw a story for 3,000 black gay men and celebs rally behind Kamala Harris for president. And then there's an interview with Kamala Harris's husband, in which they're calling him the second gentleman. I'd like to play a little bit of the interviews, not so much, but just to get you some level of understanding of what these brothers are talking about, and then I'm going to come back.
We're also making space for the feelings of this incredible and historic political moment. Our VP, Kamala Harris, our black woman in office. And my feelings are, how do we protect her? How do we show up for her? How do we protect our black women? How do we protect our brothers and sisters, our LGBTQIA+++, without being afraid of being too optimistic or getting my feelings hurt, because we know what the foundation of old America is built upon. So in order for me not to go into my own Great Depression, I'm swiftly and quickly reminded of how much power we have in today's access. How many people, our ancestors, how many people have fought on our behalf for this moment, for us to arrive at this revolution and this revelation. So to be able to rally like this and connect and create harmony and get the right information to begin the conversations about our steps for change is so important and crucial.
When you vote, remember you're voting not just for yourself, but for your family, your community, and future generations. Kamala Harris stands as a beacon of hope for future generations. Her journey, her resilience, and her success serve as a powerful symbol of what is possible. For our sons and daughters, she embodies the dreams we nurture in them, the dream that no matter their background, they too can rise to the highest offices in the land. She represents the breaking of barriers, the shattering of glass ceilings, and the unwavering belief that we can achieve greatness, and she should not have to do that by herself. We should band with her to make this possible.
These black gay men are definitely voting for Kamala Harris. Obviously because she's black, but also Kamala Harris's relationship to the gay community in her time as Attorney General of San Francisco. She lived in the Bay Area. She is from the Bay Area. But I want you to see the organization of the black women that donated to Kamala Harris. And I want you to see the organization of these black men who are coming together as gay black men to rally behind her, even though most people probably believe that black people are not going to get much, but that might be different for those in the LGBTQ. And this is what heterosexual black men, we have to learn. We have to learn organization. This is what's going to kill us, okay? People in the gay community, the Jewish community, people in those minorities, they're always going to beat us because they're going to always be organized. And, as black men, we can be apathetic as we want and say, well, look, man, I ain't tripping off that. Black men still winning. But people understand political place, and people understand that they have a vested interest in getting what they need from a candidate. And black men, we have to learn what that is and what we want as an agenda. What are we looking for? What are we willing to pay for? Because these black women that are coming in, raising money and giving money, they're okay without reparations. They're not thinking about reparations. What they're trying to get is a benefactor of Kamala Harris being a black woman, and they want to attach themselves to that level of success. In a similar fashion, these black men want to also attach to the fact that Kamala Harris is black and attach to her history and record of being very, very sympathetic and very empathetic to the LGBTQ community as a supporter of the LGBTQ and a fighter. She's even went as far as to Ghana to fight for their rights. So they know more protections against, hate crimes against gays. There are going to be more protections or opportunities for gays, especially black gays. That's going to come down the pike. They're going to ask her for that. And she is most likely to oblige that. But what about black men who are not gay or heterosexual? Black men who want to be leaders? That's going to be different. Okay? And this is who we need to figure out and what we need to figure out. How much can we trust each other to eventually come up with an agenda? That's the hard part. Most of us, we don't know how to work together. We're trying to figure out how to work together. We're trying to figure out how to be a unit. We've never had to do that. We probably need to figure it out now because we're up against extreme competition from people who are united, from people who are united by money, from people who are tied to funding, who support those causes. And many folks do not support our causes. And we need to be very, very wary of that. And we need to explore those opportunities within the black male collective. And we need to discuss those things very soon. I am literally afraid. Now, I know I'm voting for Trump. I'm a registered Republican. But I am concerned that our black men do not understand the implications that are on the table from those people. And again, look at what's happening in the world. We have a black female president, okay? Dental candidate, that's huge. You might not think it's not huge. It is huge. It's very big. It's a big deal, okay? This is a very good opportunity for black women to leverage the fact that they should be taken more seriously, not only in America, but in the world stage as leaders. Companies are going to respond to that. I know you're looking at the Tiffany Henry's, the City Girl Mayor videos and all of that. But once Kamala Harris becomes president, you're going to see more opportunities for black women just for the simple fact. And it will not matter that Kamala Harris is half black, half Indian. You're going to see a lot more opportunities for Nigerian American women, African American women, Caribbean. They're all going to be tribalists and come underneath the notion of black woman. If they can fit that bill, they're going to get it. They're going to get more opportunities as a minority. Okay. The LGBTQ, they're going to get more opportunities. It's only going to enhance. Your opportunities have a great chance of being less, which means that you need to create many of your own opportunities out of thin air. That's pretty much where the black man is going to have to go. Okay. You're going to have to create a lot of your own entrepreneurial opportunities, financial opportunities. Not to say that you will be completely locked out of the market and that you won't be able to do things, but for you to be able to have some level of ownership and maybe do things the way you want to do it, you're going to have to go about it this way. Unfortunately, this is where we're at. The writing is on the wall, black men. We have to understand it for what it is. And if we don't, we're going to suffer a lot. These people are not playing with us. They're really not. Like, people are really serious about this. They're really serious about this. I already talked about how they're going to get $10 billion in funding. That is a lot of money. Do you know how much money that is? It's a lot. In case you did not think so, it's a lot of money. You're not going to get that. And with less opportunities coming down the pike, because you got the immigrants, don't forget about the migrant crisis, they're going to get a head up too over you. Where does that put your needs and desires at? Think about that. You're only going to have each other. We're only going to have each other. We have about 20 million of us. And that is also going to include, unfortunately, some of you other brothers who are from different nations. I'm talking about you Dominican black men, you black men, Nigerian Americans, Caribbeans brothers. They're going to count you in there with us. But largely the African American brothers going to have to look at the play and start to know that these plans are coming about without considering your needs and your desires. You're not involved in this. You're not in this. Kamala Harris is not going to roll the carpet up open for you. Kamala Harris in the black community, there are going to be certain communities she's looking to help. Women, LGBTQ, you other brothers out there, forget about it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.